I get ready today, I feel like I would share my SIBO updates. My SIBO is still very present. I have to go back on another round of antibiotics. The naturopath gave me several different options, which I think is great because previously my gastro did not give me any options, and it was basically take this medication. And if you've ever had SIBO before, you know that the medication is super expensive. I made the decision that it's worth it to me, but doctor did explain to me when you have SIBO and you're using it's rifaximin, I've been calling it Xifaxan, but I guess the Z is silent. Usually a round is 2 weeks. Usually one round is not enough to kill the bacteria. And at the time, I didn't know that. My Western medicine doctor was calling me back to do a follow-up appointment, and I was just kind of like annoyed and felt like it was a waste of my time, so I didn't want to do it. Now I understand why she was calling me so much. It's because you're supposed to do the antibiotics pretty close, and usually one round does not get rid of the SIBO. So in my case, it did not get rid of it. My plan this time around, also too, I learned from my naturopath that I didn't take probiotics last time because I just assumed, with antibiotics, it kills all the bacteria in your gut. It doesn't really matter, and I might as well just wait. And apparently she actually said that she likes prescribing this type of antibiotic specifically because it does not affect any of the bacteria in the large intestine. So it doesn't kill any of the good or the bad. It only affects the small intestine, which is where SIBO is present. So I thought that was a pretty interesting fact because I guess I always assumed that all antibiotics just kill everything in your gut. I'm actually going to be implementing probiotics this time around, and I'm eliminating most other things. I'm taking digestive enzymes still. I was taking Digest Gold, but she switched me over to just one of her brands, mostly because it's more affordable. Also going to be taking these biofilm disruptors, which I did not take last time. So this is pretty crazy that when SIBO's present, a lot of times it likes to hide. So it doesn't want to leave your body, and it's really hard to get rid of. So you could be taking all these antibiotics and antimicrobials to just kill, but a lot of them actually encapsulate. When they're protected in that capsule, you're not going to be able to kill it because it's encapsulated. So I'm actually taking this. It is a biofilm disruptor. So what this is going to do is actually break open those capsules and get rid of any of the bacteria, even the ones that are hiding in the capsule. Super crazy. Thought that was wild, and I didn't know that before. So the only other supplement I'm on, actually I'll show you, where is it? Is a cortisol manager. This is just something that I'm going to be taking in the evenings just to really make sure that my hormones are in balance. My stress hormones are not, all over the place. There's so many things that can cause SIBO and so many things that could make it flare up in the first place. For me, I kind of think I already know what caused it. I got a brand new job, got engaged, and started planning a wedding all at the same time. And honestly, that's a lot to do. If you've ever planned a wedding, then you know it is a full-time job. Plus, I was trying to learn a brand new job. I got a new corporate job, and I think that I was just really overwhelming myself, drinking a lot of caffeine, just a perfect storm to make the SIBO come up. So having the cortisol stabilizer is just really going to help my body stay in a good, relaxed state. In addition to the supplements and medication and everything like that, making some changes to my diet. My SIBO is hydrogen dominant, so your diet should pretty much be based on whatever type of SIBO you particularly have, but most SIBOs actually do cause issues with digesting carbohydrates and sugar. So, really, if you have any digestive issues, avoiding those are probably ideal, but it's really hard. I'm not doing any oat milk anymore. I've switched over to almond milk, trying to avoid processed foods, processed sugar, and primarily I'm eating mostly animal protein. I'm sticking to a low FODMAP diet, and so that would just be like low FODMAP fruits and vegetables. I've done the low FODMAP diet several times before, and it's been really helpful for uncovering triggers for me. So I highly, highly, highly recommend it. And even if you've already done it, do it again. Your body can change and you can actually learn something new. So I have done it multiple times now and really have realized some of the things that were causing issues before. And a lot of the things too that I didn't know the first time I did the FODMAP diet was how certain foods, when they're combined, actually will cause a trigger. So, oh gosh, so like for fruits, for example, not eating fruit with any other fruits, so like just blueberries or just strawberries, whatever it is, that's important, because if they're in your digestive tract for a really long time, they actually start to ferment, making a lot of the symptoms even worse. Okay, 1 second. This is kind of hard to do. Talk and do at the same time. I don't know how people do this. So I'm gonna have a whole different protocol once I finish the antibiotics. For these 2 weeks, I'm really just sticking to what my doctor said, and then I have an appointment with her actually right after I finish the 2 weeks on the antibiotics. But during these 2 weeks, you know, the antibiotic really is focused on killing, which is good because you have bacteria that you need to get rid of. And so that's really what the antibiotic's job is. But if you're just killing the bacteria and it has nowhere to go, then it's gonna sit in your body and actually make you more sick. So making sure you have like your detox pathways all open and a place for the bacteria to eliminate from your body is super, super important. So I've really been doing like a lot of saunas and making sure I'm supporting my liver. Your liver is the biggest organ that helps your body detox. So making sure your liver is supported during this time is super, super crucial. So those are things that I'm prioritizing. Also, lymphatic drainage massages. I feel like those are helpful just to help get the any of the bad bacteria also out, because your lymphatic system also helps to detox. But yeah, I feel like this is going to continue to be probably a journey for quite some time, unfortunately. But I'm really determined to get rid of this. I'm really determined to do it right. And with that being said, I'm also sharing a lot of this to not only A, help other people, but B, help me stay accountable. It's not easy. A lot of these changes you have to make are pretty intense and quite frankly, like aren't the most fun to do, but sometimes you have to get really strict to actually see some serious progress and results. So this is where I'm at currently. This is the second round of the antibiotics, and it's been a while since I did the first round. Actually, it's been months. So it's kind of like starting all over again in a sense, but I probably will do another breath test to see where I'm at after this. And I will also share some of the updates and again, maybe some of the things that I've learned, some of the things that have worked, and maybe the things that haven't worked are areas that I still need to improve on. But I will keep you updated, and also really want to share this because, like I've said before, I learned a lot from hearing other people's stories, and I think that there's a lot of knowledge out there, which is amazing, but it could also get a little overwhelming at times. So I'd love to be able to share what I've learned to save somebody else the time from doing all the research, because it's been pretty time consuming. But when you're committed to something, you really want to learn exactly what's going on inside your body and how you could best support your body during a time like this. So thanks for listening, and I hope this works this time around, and hope that I could share some good news next time I chat about my SIBO journey.